Oh, there's someone running? No.
Make the best dirty girl.
I'm not sure if he's drunk or he's just mentally unwell.
Ariana is a girl who set out on the path of a digital nomad lifestyle, starting her YouTube channel, Taking a Journey, where she posts vlogs about her van life and all the adventures that come with it. In this particular video, she planned for a calm, relaxing day, starting off with a peaceful morning walk. But of course, van life always finds a way to surprise you. Her water tank suddenly started leaking everywhere. Since it was already getting dark, she had to quickly find a place to clean up and spend the night. And she did. But it turned out to be nothing like what she expected.
So I'm not sure where it's leaking from, but it has spilled everywhere. So the water is under here, all over the floor still. And down here. I just got off. I just want to relax. I have to edit. I have a lot of stuff to clean. And it's not just cleaning up the water, because it's from my gray water tank. So I have to go and bleach this. Have to bleach all of this, like all of this down. And I have a huge mess over here, everywhere.
Well, even though she didn't really want to, she went ahead and started cleaning up the mess. After some time, she finally finished and decided to turn her camera back on to let everyone know she was done. But just as she did that, something happened and it really freaked her out.
Floor 3 times. So I'm pretty sure it's clean, but it just doesn't feel clean enough. You know what I'm saying? Someone just came and knocked on my window and said I'm out here. And I always keep my my pocket, you know, on me. So I'm reaching back. I'm stunned because who the is this? I don't see the person anymore. I don't even want to park here anymore. Yeah, I don't want to park here anymore.
Whoever knocked on her van wasn't out there. Or at least when she checked, she didn't see anyone. It was seriously creepy. Why would someone knock on your van if they didn't want to be seen? Maybe they knocked and then hid, trying to lure her outside. Well, she wasn't about to find out because she jumped straight into the driver's seat and did the right thing. She left.
I will find another spot, but I'm not parking here.
Now, this might be one of the downsides of van life, always needing to find a safe spot to spend the night. Even if a place looks fine at first, it can quickly turn out to be dangerous. And sometimes it's not even about the spot itself, but about the people who might be lurking around with bad intentions. If there's one thing I've learned from all these videos, it's that there are a lot of people out there hiding things, ready to show their bad side when you least expect it. Fortunately, she was okay. She had protection just in case, and got out of there. But one very important thing, especially for women traveling alone, never let anyone know you're by yourself in the middle of nowhere. Ausia is a woman who lives full-time in her RV with her little dog Mumu and regularly shares videos of their adventures traveling across the US on her channel Pandandamonium. Most of the time, her travels are amazing, but occasionally things can get unsettling, like in this particular video. One night, she stopped to spend the night at a spot that seemed perfectly safe. While they were sleeping, they were suddenly woken up by someone screaming in the middle of the night.
So, not sure if y'all can hear, but I'm not sure if he's drunk or he's just mentally unwell. But there's a guy just walking through base camp cussing. I mean, like, severely cussing. You probably can hear him. He's also kind of not making any sense. It's kind of freaky, weird, and creepy. Yeah, did you hear that crazy guy screaming?
Do you have your camera?
Huh?
Do you have your camera?
I do.
You're so funny.
I caught him earlier. He was just, I mean, he started.
You got him on camera?
Well, I didn't really I got him screaming because he started on that end over where the guys were.
Right.
And then he made his way over here and he was just, and he was like, he sat down and he was screaming, cussing, and then I was like, I don't know if he's.
He's right at the bottom.
What?
He's
10
where?
feet from my van.
Oh, he is?
It's towards the river.
Oh.
Right next to your van?
No, right now.
Where those girls were?
She went outside only to find many other campers who were also disturbed by the screaming. Everyone felt uneasy and worried that the situation could escalate, so they called the police. When the authorities arrived, they began searching for the person with flashlights.
First of all, thank you for calling us. We appreciate it. She's gonna be leaving there shortly. She's gonna be returning to her campsite for the evening.
Oh, that's a woman?
Yes.
Oh.
I have no idea.
like
It's a
God.
woman.
No, well, there was a male subject that was down there with her. Yeah, I guess he left. He's driving a white Jeep. He went into town, so we're gonna see if we can't find him.
That's not true.
No.
That's not true.
Yeah, that happened long
She's
before we
been-
heard anything.
She's been here by herself the whole time,
Okay.
screaming
Well,
at somebody that wasn't there.
Right. She has a history of drug use.
Lord.
She is a local from the area, but she does state that they are camping down the river a little ways. She plans on returning to that campsite here shortly. I let her know that if there's any more outbursts, any more screaming noises, whatever like that, we'll come back out and then she'll be transported and be living with us. So as it sits right now, we're going to go try to find him, make sure he's okay. And
It turned out to be a person under the influence of drugs, just screaming through the campsite. If anyone had tried to approach or reason with her, she could have become aggressive. This is another reminder that in remote places or the woods, humans can often be the scariest encounters. Fortunately, no one was hurt, but if everyone had ignored the screams, the situation could have turned dangerous. Her history suggested she might indeed have been a risky individual. Jen is a girl who has an adorable dog named Maggie. She runs a YouTube channel where she shares wholesome videos and stories about her furry friend. But in this particular video, while she was at a park trying to film a fun clip of Maggie wearing a costume, something very creepy happened. Take a look.
Come here. Good girl, love. Good. Good. You ready? We're gonna try again. Now that it's all dirty and torn to shreds. You're gonna make the best dirty ghost? You're gonna make the best dirty ghost? Whoa. Oh my god.
She yelled back, asking if the person screaming was okay, but got no response. Still, she tried to continue putting the costume on Maggie, though it was clear she was feeling uneasy and distressed.
It's okay. You step out.
At one point, the stress took over and she stopped recording, followed by calling the police about what she heard. She says that the police came and investigated the area, but couldn't find anything unusual. Many people in her comments suggested it could have been a fox, a bobcat, or other animals. But she responded to everyone. They could have been people just pranking her. But she also states that the police looked and didn't find anyone. Now, I don't know what it could have been, but if that's not a prank from people trying to mess with her, it might be something scarier. This user posted videos of him and his friends exploring various abandoned locations. Viewers loved the content and suggested they try the app Randonautica to find new spots. For those who don't know, Randonautica is a mobile app that generates random GPS coordinates, encouraging users to explore their surroundings. However, the app has a strange history, sometimes leading users to locations linked to murders or other unsettling discoveries. And even the developers don't fully understand why the group generated their first location, a random spot somewhere in McAllen, Texas. When they arrived, it was just an empty field. They reached a dead end, but kept going anyways. And then, while slowly exploring, they noticed something not far from them that genuinely scared them. Take a look.
Oh, there's someone running? No. You lowering my for
What is that though? What is that? Why is someone running?
No, lower it down, lower it down.
You're dumb as lower my
So you can see.
Dude, nah, that, bro.
There's someone running. He's just running.
Dude, that's fast though.
It's fast, right?
Yes. Dude, go.
Oh, it's right here, John. It's right here.
Something was moving across the field, but when you look closer, it almost appears to be floating rather than running, moving extremely fast through the darkness before vanishing into thin air. This terrified the group and they started nervously laughing, unable to believe what they had just witnessed. The strange part is that when the footage is slowed down, you can actually see its eyes glowing in the dark, which almost rules out the possibility of it being a human, since human eyes don't reflect light like that. They quickly drove away and never found out what was really out there. And maybe that's for the best. A Paranormal Journey is a channel dedicated to exploring haunted locations, trying to capture any trace of the paranormal. Of course, it doesn't always work, but in this particular video, they caught something on camera that even they didn't realize. On August 9th, 2019, they posted a video of a nighttime exploration of an allegedly haunted forest. Even though the weather wasn't ideal, it was rainy and windy, which distorted the audio, they decided to push on anyway. At first, nothing seemed out of the ordinary, but as we know, it's not always what it seems. Mark and Jamie tonight as we investigate the haunted woods.
Kev, Mark, and Jamie tonight as we investigate the haunted woods. So my angle seat tonight. Said tonight twice, didn't I? I tried to do a take over here.
So you're going over here?
That's all right. I'll do it again. Okay.
Do you want to stand in the same place or
No,
stay there?
Joined Kev, Mark, I nearly said that. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Join Kev, Mark, and Jamie as tonight as we.
Okay.
Join us, Gypsy Paranormal, tonight as we investigate the haunted woods.
Okay. Just go back and see what. Do it again then.
Somewhere in this haunted woods, a body was found. It didn't have a head. The death was put down to natural causes, but it wasn't until 6 months later that the head was found, whether animals took it away. No one still quite doesn't know what actually happened to the person, how they died. It's one of those mysteries that was never solved. We're going to go to that building tonight and we're going to do some kind of...
They kept adjusting their positions so the wind wouldn't blow into the microphone. But if you look closely right during the intro, a figure can be seen standing in the right corner of the screen, a shadow just watching them. Of course, you might think it's just part of the building, but wait until the next part of the video. After finally finishing the intro, they started walking toward the building to investigate.
See if we get any responses.
There you go. You just walk out and then I'll follow you, yeah?
Yeah, you guys need to go away.
Yeah. I'll stand here for a minute and...
The figure that was clearly visible just moments earlier was now gone without a trace. Only an empty rooftop remained where it once stood. As you know, shadow figures are one of the most common phenomena in the paranormal world, often described as dark silhouettes lurking at the edge of vision, believed to be tied to places of tragedy or locations with very dark histories. But seeing one this clearly is very rare. Now, many people say it was just a lens error. Others believe a man was watching them from the shadows. And of course, the skeptics say it was all fake. But without proof, we can never be too sure, and we'll probably never have the answer. Now, tell me, why can a ghost watch me from a distance? But if I watch someone, it's considered weird. Not that I'd ever do that, but theoretically speaking. Stealth Diggers is a channel that, well, they post videos about metal detecting, digging through the ground in search of hidden relics and pieces of history. Their passion for the past makes their content really enjoyable. But in this particular video, they stumbled upon something they just couldn't explain. They were out in the forest, finding all sorts of old items, when things took a strange turn. Oh, sick. It's the Quaker Junior Nice.
Oh, sick. It's the Quaker Junior. Nice. Yeah, come check this out. Wow. Isn't that cool?
That's very cool.
That's very cool indeed. I wanted whatever that is, but that's another topic. They started digging, but at one point, they began hearing something strange, and somehow it was coming from the ground. Take a look.
Take a look.
Are you listening to the ground? What do you hear?
There's noise coming up from under the rock.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, look.
I heard it a little bit more a few minutes ago, but
Like animal noise or?
like movement. Right about here. I'm serious. Oh.
There's definitely something under there.
Let's see if we can pick it up. So you definitely hear that, right?
Oh yeah. There's something digging around in there.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you were eating. I was like, you're talking, but I'm like, something going on.
Now, I don't really know what that sound actually was. It could have been an animal digging under the rocks, but others believe it might have been caused by some kind of underground volcanic activity that can produce similar noises. Either way, that's a creepy thing to encounter in the forest. Imagine you're camping at night and suddenly hear those sounds coming from beneath your tent. I'd run out of there as fast as I could. But yeah, they continued their exploration, still unsure of what they had just witnessed. That's it for today. If you enjoy these kinds of videos, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified when we post. Also, leave a comment below sharing your favorite encounter. And if you have a story of your own that you'd like to have shared, send it to the email in the description. Don't forget to click on one of the videos on the screen to see more.